Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. My name is Rich. It is Wednesday, April 7th. It is 8 p.m., and today we are going to play some Mirage Block Constructed. Paper Magic. None of that Magic Online stuff. Hey, Bruins, thank you for the resub. I appreciate that. Thank you, as always, for all of your generosity. First things first, we've got to go ahead and we are going to pick our new color. And we're going to go with the purple. So let's go with changing this up to purple. Here we go. Let's go with purple. Take away the gold. I appreciate everybody who is here. You can join me each week for my regularly scheduled stream. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic with the Northern Paladins each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So you can make sure that you follow, turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. Yes, today, Mirage Block Constructed. Coming up tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern, that's 6 p.m. Central European Time, I will be playing another match of 7-Point Singleton for the month of April. 0 points cards are allowed. So the 30-plus cards that you see on your screen right now are banned for the month of April. So I'm looking forward to playing more of that. And then I do have another match at 1:30 on Saturday. So looking forward to that. And it sounds like my opponent is here. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you great.
All right, that actually works smoothly for once.
Okay, let's adjust this for the stream, making it bigger so that we can see your playmat.
Yeah, it's not very fancy.
No, that's okay. So, how are things?
Yeah, getting by, you know, hanging in there. How about you?
Surviving. Just,
where do you live?
Syracuse, New York.
Oh, okay. So you're about, what's that, 4 or 5 hours from the city?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Depending on the time of day and how you get there.
Right. Feels like unless I do this camera angle exactly right, it takes me like an hour to fix it again.
No, I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, I had to. I unplugged my camera to play some video games because there aren't enough USB inputs on the front of my computer.
Right.
And I want the controller to be able to reach me. So, Damien, hi. Oh, and bye, I guess. Damien stopped in the stream, but probably is going to bed. So this Mirage block has been pretty fun. I haven't been doing much winning, but it's definitely a blast from the past, which has been fun.
Yeah, I can't say I've been doing much winning either, but it's fun to use a lot of these old cards because you don't really use them in any other format, you know.
How long have you been playing Magic?
I started playing around when Ice Age came out.
Okay, so same here.
So Mirage is near and dear to my heart. Around when Mercadian Mask came out, I stopped playing, and then I got back into it about 3 or 4 years ago.
Gotcha. Do you play old school also, or just?
Yeah, I've been playing with the old school group, the Sisters of the Flame group since December 2019. I want to say is when I found them, and I played with them in person a couple times, and then COVID hit, so we've been obviously doing webcam stuff since. Last spring.
Are you near New York City?
Yeah, I live right outside the city. I live in New Jersey.
Okay.
So I live near Andy. You know him, right?
Andy Vaccaro?
Yep.
Yeah.
I live like 30 minutes from him.
Yeah, I know who he is. Yes.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Yeah, he's really chill.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
All right, 2.
I'm not all that really concerned about it. Just as a formality, I just do that cut. So, do you want to choose even or odd?
I just cut for people on screen. I'll choose even, please.
Okay. It is a 5. It is odd.
Okay.
So I will. I'll play first. Good luck, sir.
You too.
Thank you.
I'm not surprised. I'm gonna have to mulligan.
I'll keep. While you're mulliganing, I will open another drink.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah. Sorry, I hit the wrong link to you. That was
That's
on
all right.
But that's all right. You can watch the stream too. So, Old School Guard, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it, man.
Right,
Tilt your hand back, man. Tilt your hand back. You're showing me a lot of stuff.
Toss one back, and I'm ready when you are.
Yeah. All right. So I will go islands and say go.
Okay. I will draw. Island, go.
Draw. Mountain. Go ahead.
Draw. Play another island, and I'll pass.
End step. I'm going to cast Impulse.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll do this. Put them on the bottom. Untap. Draw. Mountain. Go ahead.
All right. I will draw.
Old School Guard says he recognizes the basic lands. In my deck or in his? Yeah, you got that sweet palm tree going from Mirage. Those are really
Yeah,
cool.
I was lucky enough that when I built this deck, I had just enough Mirage actual lands from Mirage to complete the lands in this deck. So I was very proud of that. I'm gonna tap for 3. I'm going to attempt to play an Ophidian.
Sure.
And I'll pass.
I will incinerate your Ophidian.
Mm-hmm.
Untap. Draw. I will play a quicksand, and I will say go.
That's -1, -2?
Correct.
Or...
To target attacking creature.
Right, okay.
Attacking creature
draw.
without flying, technically, yeah.
I'll play Undiscovered Paradise as my land.
Mm-hmm.
I will tap for 3, attempt to play a Cloud Elemental.
That's a 2/3 flyer that can only block flyers, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, sure, that resolves.
Alright, and I'll pass.
I'm going to end step Impulse.
Mm-hmm.
And I will untap. And then I will draw. And I will play another island.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will cast Hammer Bogarden on your creature.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say go.
Draw. Island.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass.
End step. Impulse.
Mm-hmm.
Untap. Draw. 5 cards. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll draw. I'll tap for 1, 2, 3 to attempt to cast another Cloud Elemental.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
End step. I will boomerang it back to your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Untap. Draw. And I will play my own Ophidian.
Okay.
And I will say go.
Okay. I will draw. I tap for 3 to cast that Cloud Elemental again.
I'm going to memory lapse.
Okay. And then I'll tap 1 red, 1 blue to incinerate your Ophidian.
Yep.
And then I pass.
Alright, untap. Draw. I'm going to cast Foreshadow.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll name Cloud Elemental.
Okay, what does that do? It sends it to...
I mill you for 1. If it's the named card, I draw a card immediately. And regardless, I draw 1 next turn.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So that goes to the graveyard, okay.
Yep. And I will say go.
Okay, untap.
So I get to draw another one on your upkeep.
Okay, Undiscovered Paradise comes back to my hand. I draw.
Mm-hmm.
Play the Undiscovered Paradise.
Yep.
We have 2 open mana.
I have 3 open mana.
3 open mana. That's right. Okay. I'm going to tap for 4. Attempt to play a Wildfire Emissary.
It's 2/4 with
Protection from white, and for 1 and a red, I can pump it +1, +0.
Okay. I'm going to power sync for 2.
Okay. And I'll pass.
All right. So your undiscovered
right.
becomes tapped, but it doesn't return at your next untap.
Right.
All right. So I will untap and draw. And how many cards do you have?
I have 4.
Okay. Islands. Go ahead.
All right. Draw.
Got a real banger of a match going here.
Yeah, I have a bunch of dead cards in my hand right now. I'll pass.
Okay, I will draw. And I will say go. 5
Okay,
cards.
I will. What's that?
5 cards.
Okay, I will draw.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Cloud Elemental again.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
End step. I will incinerate your Cloud Elemental.
Okay.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Draw. Island. I'll pass.
Don't let's distract you from the fact that in 1966, Al Bundy scored 4 touchdowns in a single game while playing in the Polk High School Panthers in the 1966 City Championship game versus Andrew Johnson High School, including the game-winning touchdown in the final seconds against his old nemesis, spare tire Dixon. That's from Bruins 545 in chat. Thank you very much, man.
Facts.
And thank you, Bruins, for gifting that sub. Right. Draw and go ahead.
All right.
6 cards.
I will draw. Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass.
Okay. I will draw. Gemstone Mine. Look at that. It's a land. And you can go.
And look at that. I'll do the same thing, and I'll pass.
Okay. I will draw. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Go ahead.
Okay. I will draw. Not helpful. And I'll pass.
Okay. I will draw. I'm going to cast an Incinerate at you.
Okay. I'll go down to 17.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. I will say go.
I will draw.
First blood.
Yeah.
Turn 46.
Well, I'll do this. 1, 2, 2 red, 1 blue. Probably not pronouncing this right, but I'll play Sukata Lancer. 2/2 flanking haste.
2/2 with flanking and haste.
Yeah. And
Sure.
I'll go to combat.
Yep.
At you.
I'll take it. I'm at 18.
And I'll pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I will cast a Mana War.
Okay.
Return your creature to your hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so great against something with haste, but you know what you're gonna do. 1,
It's
2,
a
3,
thing.
4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Go ahead.
Okay. I will untap. Draw. Tap. Two red and a blue for a Cloud Elemental.
Okay.
And I will pass.
End step. I will incinerate the Cloud Element.
Okay, I will tap for 2. I will boomerang my own Cloud Elemental.
Sure.
Okay. And then, yep, your turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. Attack for 2.
Okay, I'm at 15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I will say go. Old School Guard in chat asks, Dear Rich, I see that Mirage basic lands have not been bought out yet and are fairly cheap. Do you plan on investing in them for the future? Signed, MTG Investor. So the only local game store that had the Mirage basics was charging 50 cents a piece for them, and I didn't really feel like paying 50 cents a piece for basic lands that are not worth that much. And especially since, the commons and uncommons that they were selling were, a quarter a piece. So perhaps at some point in time down the road, I will order some. But
all right, so I'm gonna try this. I'm tapping for 2 blue and a red for 1 Suicidal Lancer.
Okay.
Another 2 blue and a red for another Lancer. Is that good?
Hang on.
Okay.
The second one, I'm going to power sync for 3.
Power sync for 3. How much mana do you have left open after that? 3?
I have 3 mana open after that.
Okay, so that resolves.
Okay, so both of your lands are tapped.
Right.
No effects out of them though, so you don't lose a counter or anything. Yep.
I'll go to combat for 2 at you.
I will quicksand it.
And I'll pass.
Okay, untap. Draw. I will play a mountain. I will attack for 2.
I'm at 13.
13. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards. Go ahead.
Two blue and a red for ye old, let's see, Cloud Elemental.
I'm gonna memory lapse that.
Okay. And I guess I'll pass.
End step. I will cast Foreshadow. I will again name Cloud Elemental. Draw. Untap. Upkeep, I draw for the Foreshadow. And then I will return the hammer from my graveyard to my hand. And then I will draw for turn. I will play an island, and I will attack for 2.
Okay, I'm at 11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Go ahead.
Draw. One, 2 red, 4 blue. This feels like a waste, but I'm going to try to Fire Blast your Mana War.
Okay.
And then I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. Hammer you.
Okay. I'm at 8.
2 to 8. I'll play a land, and I will cast an Ophidian.
Yeah, you're good.
And you can go.
Draw. Mountain. Tap 2 mountains. And an island. Getting crowded over here. For a Mana War targeting your Ophidian.
Okay.
And I will pass.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards in hand. How many cards do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Okay. Upkeep. I will bring back my hammer.
Okay.
I will draw. I will move to my end step.
Okay.
I will discard my Ophidian.
Okay.
7 cards. Go ahead.
Is hammer a sorcery or an instant?
Sorcery.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I don't have enough mana to do it.
Right.
Yeah, because I'm missing another red. So.
Just for future reference. All right, I'm untapping. I'm drawing. Playing a mountain. I'm going to go to combat 2 at you.
I'll take it.
You're
16.
at 16, I believe.
Yep.
I'm going to tap a mountain and an island. I'm going to play a Mind Stone.
Okay.
And I pass.
You have how many cards in your hand?
I have 4.
Okay. End step. I'm going to cast Thunderbolts to deal 3 damage to you.
3 damage to me. I'll take it. I'm at 5, right? 5.
Yep. All right. So untap. Draw. I'm going to cast a Basium Strip.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
And go ahead.
Okay, end of your turn, I'm going to boomerang your strip.
I'm going to respond. I'm going to activate it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to Thunderbolt you for 3.
Okay. I'm at 2.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll return this to my hand. 7 cards.
Okay. And then also at your end step, I'm going to crack my Mind Stone to draw a card.
Sure.
All right. I will go to untap. I will draw. Play an island.
Mm-hmm.
Tap for 1, 2, 3 to play a Frenetic Efreet.
Sure.
I will go to combat and attack you for 2 with the Man of War.
14.
I'll pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'll play the hammer targeting you.
Okay. How much open mana do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. I'm gonna power sync for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all my lands to try to save myself. Power sync for 7.
If you're tapped out, then I will power sync back for 1.
All right. So that's game. Yeah, I was not drawing anything helpful for a long time now.
Yeah, I was drawing extra cards and you weren't, so I was able to get out of the poor. I mean, it wasn't a poor draw. It just wasn't the greatest draw.
Bosium Strip's a cool addition.
Yeah, I like it. Comical Flop is asking what decks are seeing play in block. So I played against Sansa Poise. My opponent is playing red blue skies with some aggressive blue flying creatures. I'm playing Counterhammer. Then Seth was playing a pretty aggressive black, red, blue deck that used the graveyard manipulation. So like Barrel Ghoul and things like that and Necrotog that worry about creatures in circling vultures, creatures in the graveyard, things like that. So
I played this mostly against other blue-red decks, believe it or not, and then one Griffin Tribal deck.
Griffin Tribal.
Yeah,
sounds awesome.
It got the best of me. Trust me. Once he got the ball rolling with those Griffins, you couldn't stop it. All right. Let's see here.
Ooh. Some idiot playing Griffins. Was that you? Were you the one who was playing Griffins at dawn? I tried putting a Griffin deck back together back in the day. It was interesting, to say the least. I don't know if it was good, but it was definitely interesting. The Griffins cost so much, and you can get run over pretty quickly by a lot of cheaper stuff.
Yeah, it's probably not a very good deck in regular formats, but
yeah.
Block-only formats, you can get more creative with stuff.
Are you going to do the Tempest block?
I would like to. I actually bought some card, because everything was spiking in price, a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And there was, I'm not going to spoil. I don't want to spoil what deck I want to play, but there's a certain card that's on the reserve list. It's still relatively cheap. And I'm like, I don't know if this is going to spike or not, but I need a play set, and I'm just going to buy this in case we do Tempest. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
If we can do, I'm just kind of tired of playing on webcam. I'm hoping that eventually we could do something in person,
sure.
But it depends on the timing of things, I guess.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to in-person stuff. Like, I mean, I've got my Twitch stream, because of these webcam matches and whatnot. But definitely looking forward to jamming some cards in front of people.
Exactly.
Instead of in front of the camera. I mean, I'll probably still do the stream and things like that, but.
I'll go with 2.
Okay. Yeah, so they're going with the Wizards banned list for block constructed. So that means no Curse Scroll, but that's the only banned card in Tempest block. So you're going first.
I will, and I'm going to keep this hand.
I will mulligan.
I will play an island and pass.
Hang on, I'm mulliganing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Not keeping a hand with 2 quicksands is my only lands. Seems poor.
Well, if I had more land, non-flying creatures, it might have been a smart move. But
yeah,
I kind of forgot about quicksand. I'm like, I should not have forgotten about it, but I kind of overlooked it for this. I'm like, I'll play some, hasty boys on the ground, and
Yeah.
kind of forgot about quicksand for a minute.
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of hasty red creatures. Some with drawbacks, some without. But so there could definitely be a red deck with some hastiness going on too. But
Right.
best watch for wrathy dragons flying around in Tempest. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, 2.
2. Okay. Wrathy Dragon, 5/4 flyer for 4.
Is that the one where you sacrifice 2 mountains or
Sack
something?
2 mountains when it comes to play.
That's a good one.
I'll keep this one. Okay, so island, you done?
Yeah.
Okay, draw. Island, go ahead.
All right, I will draw. I will play another island and pass.
Okay, I will draw. I will play a mountain and I will say go.
Draw. I'll also play a mountain. I will tap for 3. Play an Ophidian.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
End step, I'm going to impulse.
Okay.
Look at my hands. Put these on the bottom. Untap. Draw. I will play an island. And I will play an Ophidian of my own.
Okay.
And you can go.
I will untap. I will draw. Play another mountain. I'll tap for 4 to play Wildfire Emissary.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
All right, untap. Draw. I will play another mountain. And I will say go.
I will draw. Play a Gemstone Mine. I will go to combat with the Wildfire Emissary.
No blocks.
Okay, I'll have him deal 2 damage to you.
Okay.
I won't pump.
I'm at 18.
And I'll pass.
End step, I'll cast Impulse.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let me look at this. I guess I will go with this. And then I will untap. And I will draw. Play an island. How many cards do you have?
I have 4.
Okay. I'm going to cast Reign of Chaos to destroy your Ophidian in one of your islands.
Okay, I will. That's a. What is that? Sorcery? Or
Correct.
What is that? I'm sorry?
Correct. It is a sorcery. Costs 5.
Alright. I will tap for 1 blue to cast Disrupt.
Sure.
And that enables me to draw a card.
Yep.
Okay.
And you can go.
Alright. I will draw for turn. Play a Paradise. Go to combat with the Wildfire Emissary.
No blocks.
I will deal 2 damage to you. No
Okay.
pump.
16.
And I will pass.
It costs 2 mana to pump it, right?
Yes, one colorless, 1 red.
And
Yeah,
it pumps it by 1.
1+1+0 each
Okay.
time. Yeah.
All right. Untap. Draw. I will play an island. And I will say go.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Island. Well, let's try this on for size. 2 red and a up. You know what? Forget it. Let's go to combat first. I'll go to combat with both creatures.
I'll block your Ophidian.
Okay.
I will not block your
So-
Wildfire Emissary.
I'll have it deal 2 damage to you.
14.
Second main, 2 red and a blue for a Cloud Elemental. And I will pass.
Hang on. I'm going to impulse in response.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yep.
2, 3, 4. Going to memory lapse the Cloud Elemental.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna power sync for 3. Your memory lap.
I'm going to respond, and I will power sync for 1 on the Cloud Elemental.
Okay. All right. You win.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'll attack with the Ophidian, and I'll draw a card.
Okay.
I will play a mountain. I will hammer your Ophidian,
Yep.
and I will cast a Basium Strip.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go.
All right. Paradise bounces back to my hand.
Yep.
Everything else on taps. I draw.
Yeah, the Wildfire Emissary is protection from white, so it's a beating. Not gonna lie. I have ways to deal with it. I just have to draw them.
I'll go to combat.
Yep.
I will pump him twice for 4 damage.
Okay. Brings me down to 10.
I will pass.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. I will buy back my hammer.
Mm-hmm.
I will draw. I will attack with the Ophidian.
Mm-hmm.
I will draw a card with the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will play a quicksand.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go.
Okay, and tap. Tap and tap and tap. Draw. Interesting. All right, I will go to combat for with the emissary.
No blocks.
No blocks. I will have it deal 2 damage to you.
Okay.
No pumps.
How many?
Second main. I'll play my Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'm actually going to pass.
Okay. Untap. Cards in your hand?
3.
I also have 3. I'll draw up to 4. I'm going to attack with the Ophidian.
Okay.
I will draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
I will play an Undiscovered Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say go.
Okay. Tap the Wildfire, draw. Island.
Yep.
I will go to combat.
Yep.
I'm going to pump him once for 3 damage.
I will boomerang him back to your hand.
Okay. I will I will attempt to cast him again.
I'm going to respond.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to activate my Bosium Strip.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will... I'm going to boomerang your Undiscovered Paradise back to your hand.
Okay, in response, I'll tap it for blue.
Sure.
I'll tap for 2 more mana. And I will power sync the boomerang for 2.
I will respond. I'm going to memory lapse the Wildfire Emissary.
Okay. Alright, so the Undiscovered stays for now, right?
For now, but you tapped it for
Yeah.
mana, so.
Right. Okay. So that's all I got.
Yep. Okay. Untap. Draw. Oh, sorry. My Undiscovered returns to my hand. I will attack and draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
And I will play Undiscovered Paradise. And I will say go.
Okay. Tap. Paradise is going to come back to my hand. And tap. Try to organize this. All right.
Yeah, old school guard talking about Boomerang with RKF art. Yeah, Richard Kane Ferguson. His artwork is definitely distinctive. So.
Cards in your graveyard?
Cards in my graveyard? I have 5 total cards in my graveyard.
Right. Which, what are they?
Okay. Power Sync is on top. Impulse. Reign of Chaos. Impulse. Impulse.
Is Bosian stripped from your graveyard or from the top of your library?
Top of my graveyard.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yep.
All
Back
right,
when graveyard order mattered.
Right. I'm going to attempt to cast my old Wildfire.
You have 5 mana available.
Yep.
I will activate my Bosium Strip.
Mm-hmm.
And I will Power Sync for 5.
I'm not quite sure where you're going with that, but I will respond with my own Power Sync for... Looks like you have no untapped lands.
Correct.
Power Sync for 1.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Untap. Return this to my hands.
Afraid you had something else up your sleeve that I couldn't think of.
No, tapping you out isn't a bad thing, obviously. But the fact that I got a card out of your hands helps too. So.
Right. I'm like, there's no force of will in Mirage Block, right?
I'll play Undiscovered Paradise.
Okay.
And I will attack with my Ophidian.
I'll block.
Okay, I've got nothing before damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they bounce off each other.
Yep.
And then I will incinerate your creature.
Okay.
And I will say go.
Draw. 2 blue and a red. Yeah, 2 blue and a red. We'll do it that way. Cloud Elemental.
Sure.
And pass.
End step. Thunderbolt on the Cloud Elemental, dealing 4 to it.
Mm-hmm.
Still end step, activate the Bosium strip.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will Thunderbolt 3 to you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Attack with Ophidian.
Mm-hmm.
I'll draw. Play Undiscovered Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 6 cards. You can go.
Okay. Draw. I will tap 1 red and 3 blue to attempt to cast Abduction on your Ophidian.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll pass.
Cards in hand?
Just 1.
Okay. End step. Activate the Bosium strip.
Mm-hmm.
Incinerate the Ophidian.
Right?
So it comes back under my control.
Yep.
And then I will Impulse.
Mm-hmm.
Untap. Draw. Attack with the Ophidian.
Mm-hmm.
I'll draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll play another Undiscovered Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
And I will play another Ophidian.
Okay.
And you can go.
Cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, jeez. Not looking good for me. Tap for 2 to play a Goblin Tinkerer.
Okay, he's a 1/2, correct?
1/2, and I can pay a red and tap him to destroy target artifact. Then the artifact deals amount of damage equal to its casting cost to Goblin Tinker.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
End step, I will incinerate the Tinkerer.
Mm-hmm.
Untap. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to attack with both Ophidians.
Okay.
And we're going to do damage this time with both of them. Put you down to 15.
The horror. Mm-hmm.
And 7 cards. Go ahead.
Tap for 2 blue and a red to cast my own Ophidian.
Okay.
And I think I know what you're going to do to it, but I'll pass.
End step. I'm going to Thunderbolt you for 3.
Oh, for me? Okay.
Well, Thunderbolt can't target your Ophidian, so.
Okay, I'm at 12.
And then I am going to activate my Bosium Strip.
Mm-hmm.
And I will Thunderbolt you again.
Okay.
And then I will incinerate the Ophidian.
Okay.
Untap the undiscovered returns. Draw. Attack for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Put you to 7.
Yep.
I'll play Undiscovered Paradise. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And go ahead.
Come on, something good. Oh, that could be good. All right. 1 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not going to be enough. 7, 8. That kills this. I'm all tapped out.
Okay.
And I'm attempting to cast Karavik's Torch on you for 8.
I will disrupt, paying the extra 2 mana.
Okay. And I pass.
Untap. Draw. Attack for 2. Put you to 5. I will play a land. I will hammer you for 3.
Mm-hmm.
I will activate the Bosium Strip, and I will hammer you again.
All right, that's game.
Bosium Strip putting in some work. Ooh.
Yeah, once you start drawing and you get that strip out, it's like you just wear me down.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean I can dig back deeper into my deck with stuff. I can use cards in my graveyard multiple times. Excuse me. And then with all the extra land, obviously it makes things a little bit easier to do, ridiculous things, broken things. I didn't see the Suicidal Lancers again. I was holding that Knight of Mists for several turns.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I took it out because of your quicksand. I added in a Dissipate, a Tinkerer, and I think I added in another Wildfire or something.
Mm-hmm.
The Tinkerer for the Bosium Strip, I added in a Dissipate because, another counter spell and then it exiles.
Sure.
Like I would want to cast that on your, on one of your hammers or something.
Right. Makes sense.
What else did I put in here?
So,
I think I just
brought
put in another Wildfire and then like another Disrupt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I took out. What did I take out? 1 Ophidian, 1 Mana War. Oh, 2 Mana Wars. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 Power Sink, 2 Abductions, and an Incinerate. And then I brought in 2 Cicada Firewalkers, 2 Knights of the Mist, 2 Disrupt, and 2 Reign of Chaos.
Right.
So I figured that I can get away with 1 fewer counter spell if I'm putting 2 in. Take out 1 burn because I'm adding, creatures that can deal damage and some additional removal The Man of Wars aren't great in this matchup.
Right.
And Abduction is okay, but it's not great in this matchup either. So. Well, thank you for the games, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was interesting. Good to see some of these old cards.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you.
It's been all kinds of fun with these. So take it easy, man. So we got one more match after this, right? I think there's one more week.
One more round? Yeah, I think so,
yeah,
probably.
So, good luck in your last match, man. All right? And
all right, you too.
hoping
Hope
that we can play again. All right,
yeah,
take care, man.
Great.
Yep, bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, well, we got there, chat. So we are currently 2-2 in the Mirage Block League, and we've got one more match to go. So we'll see what we can do. Bringing up my Mirage Block deck. It's really fun. It's a control-y deck. It's a little grindy. All of the matches have been pretty grindy. I appreciate everybody who has stuck around to watch. The matches do go a little long, but it is pretty fun. That one of Bosium Strip has been an all-star a couple of different times, so I'm definitely thrilled to have it in my deck. So yeah, good times all around. So I'm definitely liking what's going on. Yeah, I might only be 2-2, but that doesn't matter. I'm having fun, and that's part of playing Magic is having fun, especially with these older cards. So with that, I hope that you all have a great night. Make sure that you do stick around for the raid. We're going to be going into John Likes Games, fellow streamer, so stick around for that. I would appreciate it, and so would he. And join me tomorrow at noon Eastern for some 7-point singleton. So with that, I will see you next time.